going on, everybody? It's Loto-Drandel here, coming at you with a Warframe builds video. Today, we are going to go over the Euphona Prime, which was released yesterday. Now, as you can see from the stats here, it's a mainly impact weapon with a high crit chance for a secondary. Feel free to pause to read the rest of the stats. Now, given that this weapon, as you may have seen, is a low status chance, you want to go with as much damage as humanly possible and no status proccing whatsoever, unless you really feel the need for it. I personally feel you're better off with just making it pure damage. Now, this build will revolve for those of you who do not have Prime Pistol Gambit and Prime Target Cracker, and you want to use this weapon. Now, granted, the Target Cracker and Pistol Gambit are not maxed out. When they are maxed, you'll get a 120 and a 60. So a 60% increase, 120% increase. Again, not ideal, but again, for those of you who don't have this, this would be the build I recommend. Now, this is what you will use against the Infested, the Void, and if you feel like, using it as well against the Grineer. Although it is recommended against the Grineer that you use Radiation, Heated Charge, and Convulsion instead of Convulsion with Pathogen Rounds. Now, when you take this against the Corpus, which is what I feel what this weapon's really meant, will shine, if you will, change Deep Freeze and you'll have Magnetic. Now, for those of you who have the primed mods, and you don't have this format out, this is kind of a basic build you would take. Hornet Strike, Primed Pistol Gambit. When Primed Pistol Gambit is maxed out, it'll be plus 187. The Prime Target Cracker, when maxed, will be a plus 110% increase. You'll have your Lethal Torrent and Barrel Diffusion for your multi-shot, which is your damage modifiers. It also improves your status chance by a little bit. Then you have Convulsion. And then against the Infested and the Void, or Corrupted, you will take Corrosive. Now, because you won't have enough points for the 11-point Pathogen Rounds, you will be forced, if you have this, to make it a Pistol Pestilence for your poison. Against the Corpus, you would just swap Pistol Pestilence with Frostbite, and against the Grineer, you'd swap it with Scorch to maintain your Corrosion, Magnetic, or Radiation elemental ability. Now, I recommend personally, if you go into Forma with this weapon, when you use Forma, make at least one V polarity and one dash polarity. You really want especially the dash polarity, especially for those of you who have primed mods, especially when you go into, if you fight the Grineer, or even the Infested if you use the Corrosive with Heat. Because Primed Heated Charge takes up a total drain of 16, that dash polarity will make a huge impact.
New alert marked on
which would
navigation,
cut.
Tenno.
Thank you, Lotus. It would bring this down to 8 total points drained. So, if you were to get my recommendation, I recommend you guys try to get this weapon and see for yourself. It does have alt fire, and if you want to see some gameplay, you can check it out on my live streams. I did 2 of them with the Prime Access. One was cut short, and you'll notice it does have a regular firing and an alt fire, with the alt fire doing a short range shotgun spread fire. Very handy in some scenarios, my humble opinion. So, that's going to wrap up this video build regarding the Euphona Prime. So for those of you who like the Euphona, tell me what you guys think of it. Do you guys think it could be used against all factions, or do you feel that it's restricted, unfortunately, to just the Corpus? Feel free to rate, comment, favorite if you really enjoyed this. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.